Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. Now, I have to read this to you, and then I'm going to tell you something surprising. But this. It is clear that he, Rushdie, is talking about Salman Rushdie here. It is clear that Rushdie sees the response by some to the fatwa not just as a betrayal to himself, but also of the principle of free speech, which he defends with every word he writes. Rushdie argues that the abandonment by progressive forces of the right of the individual free speech is in favour of the protection of the sensibilities of vulnerable groups and has allowed its weaponisation by the far right. It has become a kind of freedom for bigotry. In the midst of our modern day debates about the rights and limits of free speech, we should pay attention to his words. In other words, what the speaker here is saying is that some people are trying to weaponize free speech by saying that free speech is now the domain of the far right and it should be, controlled and limited because we don't want the far right to have the right to express their opinions. And so this person who's speaking wants to ensure that free speech remains for all of us and is not restricted by the claims that only free speech is only for the far right. And I think that is remarkably, wonderfully true. I think we have a new champion when it comes to free speech. The right for each and all of us to say what we want, how we want, and not be criticised for it or have our views simply for having the right to express them seen as a far right issue. Because most people are not far right. In fact, there really is no far right. What the left discover and call far right tends to be the centrists. So, I give you a little moment to work this out. Who do you think this new champion of free speech is? No? Didn't think so. You wouldn't have got it. This champion, this doyen of free speech, this new people's champion, this person who we must look to with a new respect for standing up for the rights for each and every one of us is none other than Nicola Sturgeon. Who'd have thought it? Nicola Sturgeon championing free speech, wanting people to be able to say what they want, wanting them to express their views and opinions and not have those views and opinions challenged simply on the basis that free speech is seen as repugnant. I am frankly astonished. I am frankly amazed. And I'm absolutely right. Isn't that stunning that she should come out of this now? What's she looking for? There's got to be an ulterior motive. Can't see it yet. I'm going to keep on it. But this is so unlike her. Straight after Peter has been arrested. Suspicious, isn't it? Who knows? But we will keep an eye on this story because there's something here. There's got to be something. This cannot just be her having a sort of Damascus conversion. You know? This has got to be a play for something. But hey ho. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Isn't that stunning? Thanks very much for watching. Do hit the like button. Do hit the subscribe button if you're yet to subscribe. And I will keep bringing you weird stuff like this, as well as the more serious stuff. Thank you and goodbye.